Welcome to class today. My name is Randy. Today we're going to be doing a nice cozy flow. We are going to work on mobility and flexibility, but in a nice chilled out way. Okay, so let's start in child's pose. Also, if you have a bolster or a long pillow, that might be nice. Also, if you have a block, go ahead and pause me and grab that too. If you don't have a block, a stack of books always works very nice. All right, so when you're ready and you have your things, we're going to start this class in child's pose. So knees spread apart. I like to have my toes touching so my belly can settle between my thighs, and then place your head on the floor. Reach your arms nice and long out in front of you. Feel that stretch in your low back. Maybe give your forehead a little massage by moving it left then right. Turn your arms, internally rotate them so that you're on the knife edges of your hands. Your thumbs are pointing up towards the sky. Maybe reach them forward a little bit further. Still sinking your hips toward your heels. Walk your hands over to the right. Walk your left fingertips a little bit further than your right and pull back on that left hip. And just breathe. Good. Come through center and then walk your hands to the right. Walking your right fingertips a little bit further than your left. And breathe. Remembering to pull that right hip back so it's not creeping forward. Feeling that nice stretch in the right side body. Good. Come back through center. Pull onto your hands and your knees. Stacking your hips above your knees, your shoulders above your wrists. A few cat-cows here. So drop your belly, lift your head towards the sky, tilt the tailbone up. Take a minute here and really feel this pose. Exhale, dome the back. Let the tailbone reach towards the floor, lengthen down. Drop your head, spread your shoulder blades apart. And take a minute to just be in that space. Come through center. Exhale, dome the back. Move into a space where you're taking these at your own pace. Doing what feels good in your body. Working into some barrel rolls. Right, then left. Keep breathing. Good. Take the left leg, kick it out nice and long to the left side of your mat, and then sink your hips back towards your right heel. And come forward. You're just going to floss in and out of this a few times. And then come forward, sink your hips back towards your heels, pointing those left toes up as you drop back. Feel that nice stretch. Working the mobility in your hips. Good. Walk your hands back towards your right knee. Let your right fingertips drop to the outside of the right knee. You can have a block under this right hand if you need one. And then reach the left arm up and overhead. Lengthen the tailbone down. Use your core to pull you in through the center, and then walk your left fingertips down the left leg and reach your right arm up overhead. Now hitting the stretch in the right side body. Good. Come back onto your hands, left knee by right. Kick your right leg out towards the right side of the room, and then sink your hips back towards your heel. Working into the same sequence on this side. Again, take these at your own pace. Maybe it feels good to sit and linger back here for a moment. Good. Walk your hands back to your knees. Left fingertips come to the outside of the left hip. Reach the right arm up overhead. Lengthen the left hip down the left glute. Lift up, walk the fingertips down the right leg, and reach the left arm up overhead. Again, lengthen that tailbone down. Tapping into your breath. Come back through center. Right knee next to left. Come back onto your hands and your knees. Flip the toes, lift the hips, down dog. Pedal out your feet. This is the first down dog of the day. Sometimes those feel a little bit stiff. So take your moment, warm up here. Maybe you're swaying your hips side to side as you pedal out your feet. Ground down to the heels of your hands. Oh yeah. Sweep the right leg up towards the sky and open that hip. Draw the heel towards the glute and then draw a line with your knee going down towards your mat. Feel that extra stretch when you do that. Good. Bring the right knee in towards your chest and then bring the right foot to the top of the mat. Left knee hits the floor. Sweep the right arm up towards the sky. Inhale. Lean back a little bit. Oh. Right elbow to the inside of the right foot. And then open up. Lift the left knee. Pivot all 10 toes towards the right side of the room. Horizon lunge. Let the left hip come towards the mat. Ground down into the left hand so you're not sinking into this. And maybe you take your right hand and you press that right knee out just a little bit. Lift up and arc the right side body. So now it's like a rainbow, sort of. Point the right toes forward. Skandasana into the right leg, but keep it high. Hands to the floor. Walk your hands over to the left. Again, keep this higher. It's our first Skandasana of the day, so let's be mindful. Walk your hands to the front of the mat. Sink the left knee to the floor. Lift the arms up. Lengthen the tailbone down. And then see if you can bend into that right knee a little bit further. Lift your chest nice and long. Reach the hands up. Feeling that stretch in the front of your left thigh. Maybe you reach your arms back. Feel that intensify a little bit. Bring your hands to the inside of the right foot. And then you can stay here, arms straight, or you can come down to your forearms. Lengthen your chest nice and long. Maybe you lift that back leg, that back knee, or you leave it on the ground. Either way, gaze in front of your fingertips. Nice long spine. And just breathe. Hands come to the inside of that right foot. And then I want you to hop that left foot to the outside of the left hand. Sink the hips down. And then bring your booty to the floor. All right. Here we are. We're going to do some 90-90s here. So drop your knees to the right. Make sure the right shin is parallel and then the left shin is parallel with the right. So you're in a 90-degree angle in each leg. Come through center. And when you do this, I want your left leg to lead, and you don't bring that right leg up until you have to, till it starts to follow. And then let your knees come to the left. Breathe. Good. Let your knees come up. Again, we want our left knee to stay put until we can't let it stay put anymore. And let your knees fall to the right. To the left. Keep the game the same. Right knee doesn't follow until you have to. One more time each leg. Good. Come on through center, letting the right knee stay put until you absolutely can't anymore. And then come up. Good. Come back to a normal position with your legs. Use your hands to help you back up into your deep squat. Forward fold. Bend your knees nice and deep. Lay your chest onto your thighs. Let your head hang heavy. Tilt your tailbone up towards the sky. Maybe let your toes flutter up. If you'd like to, you can give your legs a hug with your hands. And slowly, as you feel ready, keeping that connection, keeping the tailbone tilted, keeping the toes fluttering. See if you can straighten those legs a little bit more. Release, hands to the floor. Walk the right leg back, the left leg back. Chaturanga. Up dog or cobra. Nice engaged legs, pressing through the hands. Proud. Crown of your head reaches up. Flip over the toes, down dog. Sweep the left leg up towards the sky and open your hip. Get there and then see if you can draw a line downwards with your left knee. Ground down into the heels of your hands, pushing your chest back. And just feel. Yeah. Slowly bring the knee into the chest, bringing those left toes towards the top of the mat, sinking the left knee down, reach the left arm up, reach back. Gorgeous. Bring the left elbow to the inside of the left foot. Reach on up. Bring the left hand to your mat. Lift the back knee. And we're going to pivot all 10 toes so they point towards the left side of the room. You're going to sink that right hip down, but don't sag into the right shoulder. I want you pushing into that hand and lifting up. Maybe you take your left hand and you gently press out on the left knee. Arc your left side body, reach the left arm up overhead. Good. Pivot your toes so they point towards the front of the mat, and then we're coming into Skandasana on the left side. You can take this lifted like we did on the last side, or if you're ready, you can go deeper. You can use your hands or not, up to you entirely. You can point those right toes towards the ceiling as you go deeper. Skandasana to the back of the mat. Walk your hands over and bend into the right knee. Walk your hands to the front of the mat. Good. Sink the right knee down. Lift the arms up. Take a moment here. I want you to pull out of this pose a little bit so you're more upright. Lengthen the tailbone down, and then see if you can sink deeper into the left leg. Okay, once you're here, reach your arms up and breathe. Nice, gentle movement with our bodies today. Maybe you reach the arms back and feel a little bit more stretch in that right thigh. Lifting up and out of your hips. Hands come to the inside of the left foot. We're going to take a moment in our lizard lunge here. However you took that on the first side, take it on the second. So you can stay on your hands. You can come down to your forearms. And in either position, you also have the option to lift the back leg. Back knee, rather. Wherever you're at, you're gazing in front of your hands, nice long spine. Take a moment to listen to your hips. They might be speaking to you right now. Sometimes they do that in these longer holds. And we listen, and we don't judge. Knee comes back to the floor. Walk your hands back to where they were. Lift the knee, malasana to the front of the mat. Oh yeah. Sink your hips all the way to the floor. Hip work. Okay, we're doing our 90-90s again. So let your knees fall to the right. I'm gonna face you because we're gonna do something a little bit different. So knees fall to the right. This time, I want you to try to lift the right heel Good. And then set it down. And then I want you to lift the left. Okay, working some internal rotation in this left hip. Sink it down. Try to lift the right heel. Sink it down. Lift the left. Sink it down. Lift the right. And down. And the left. And down. So now we're going to do the opposite side. So just wave your legs again, lifting the right leg at the very last moment. Okay, I'm going to face you again. So now your left shin is your front shin. Lift the left ankle. This is such a small movement, but sometimes can feel quite impossible. And then you sink it down, lift the right. Put it down, lift the left. Put it down, lift the right. One more each side. Put it down, lift the left. Put it down, lift the right. Put it down. Okay. Bring your knees up to point towards the sky. We're going to take double pigeon. You can also take single pigeon. You can also take figure 4 pigeon. So whichever one of those, supine figure 4, sorry, is speaking to you, go ahead and do that. If you're in double and you find it difficult and you have this space in between your right knee and your left ankle, you can put a t-shirt in between there, a towel, whatever to close that gap might be useful. Here's where you might want to take your block. Inhale. Exhale. Fold forward. Nice long spine. And you stop in a place that feels nice and juicy for you. And just breathe. Maybe you move the block to the medium level and sink your head onto that if you're ready for that. If you're not, you stay tall level. Maybe you move your block down another level. Reach your arms forward. Release any tension that you find yourself holding on to that you don't need. For me, I just noticed my jaw was very tight. The corners of my mouth were tight. So I'm reminding myself that I don't need to hold on to that right now. I can soften. Walk your hands back up. Opposite way with the legs, whichever variety you took. You're just going to switch now. Inhale, nice long spine. Exhale, we forward fold. Notice the difference between your sides. Like I noticed that I'm already ready to move my block to the second level on this side, whereas it took a lot longer to feel ready to do that on the first side. So listen to your body. Notice what it's asking for, what it's ready for, and honor that. Nice long spine. Maybe you're ready to drop down to another level, maybe not. Maybe things are perfectly juicy right where you're at. Reach your hands forward. Good. Want the hands back up. This is where you're going to take your bolster, your pillow, whatever you've got. You're going to place it behind your hips, and you're going to lie down back on your bolster. If you don't have a bolster or a pillow, just lie down on your back. Bring your feet together and then let your knees knock out wide. You can bring your hands to your hips, close down your eyes. And just breathe. Soften. Allow your face to soften. Let go of any tension that you're holding between your eyebrows, in your jaw. Maybe move your mouth side to side. Soften the space between your shoulder blades, at the back of your neck. Let your hips get nice and melty. I'm going to leave you here. You stay here as long as you'd like to, as long as you need to before you move back into your day. Thank you so much for joining me today. I always appreciate when you choose to spend a portion of your day with me here on your mat. Thank you so much for joining, and I will see you next time.